Hello, everyone. Guess what day it is? Thanksgiving Thursday. Yes, happy Thanksgiving Thursday. And here we are on another episode of the Question Live Show with yours truly, Verona Willis-Brown. Here we are a space where I invite all the creators to come on so they can be seen by you. Yes, you that's out there. So welcome to tonight's episode. Whew. Tonight's episode is going to take us into the world of art. We're going to take us into the world and the mind of the creatives. Okay, because that is what we do. That is how we create. We create just for you. We create for ourselves. We are co-creators of God. So we continue to create. So again, my name is Verona Willis-Brown, your host. Now, if this is your first time tuning in, let me know. Tap it right there and let me know if this is your first time, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you are in the world watching this, put it in the comment section that it is your first time, because first timers, they get special welcome. And if this is not your first time, then you know the drill here. Welcome back. So I see that we do have some first timers, and that is Jessica. Welcome, Jessica. Welcome. Because I have two hands and I'm welcoming newcomers, I like to use my extra hands right here. This is my cheerleading hands. As a matter of fact, I do have two. And that is my cheerleading clappers. So welcome, Devon. Welcome, Jessica. This is your first time, so you get special welcome. Yay! And for those who are not first timers, welcome back. So you get just my regular hands, but you get the same kind of love. My love never changes, whether you're a first time or not. My love never changes. It's the same kind of love. It's the same kind of energy you are going to get. So again, welcome to this episode of the Question Live Show. Now, first timers, gear yourself, because tonight we do have house rules. So for those who've been here, they know that they are house rules. Well, somewhat. They're like 1, 2, 3, 3.5, or maybe 4 house rules that we have here. And first, what is it? If you are looking on Facebook and you see that sign up there that says live, right up there in the red, simply means you are in the live audience. And if you're on YouTube and you saw live somewhere in that corner, simply means you are in the live audience. And what do we do when we're in the live audience? For those who've been here, we share. We share and we invite someone to come into our live audience. Because sharing, they say, is caring, and we are caring people. That's one. Number 2, get yourself a pen, a pencil, a crayon, a marker, a feather with some ink, whatever it is that you have that. And when you grab yourself that, have a notebook or a sticky pad. Why? Because here we drop juicy contents and golden nuggets, and the more you write them is the more they become reality. You write them, you see them, you go with the vision, you go with it. You think I was going to forget? If you don't have a writing tools, use your devices, your phone, your tablet, your computer, whatever it is. There's always somewhere in there that you can write something. Write a note to yourself, because the golden nuggets that we drop here, they are solid. And what is 3? Grab yourself something to drink. Absolutely. I don't know what is it that you drink. Whether you drink water, wine, tea, juice, soda, ice cube. I don't know what is it that you drink. But whatever is it that you drink, go grab it, get it, and sip, sip, sip. Sip on my behalf because I will be doing most of the talking as my guest. So you're gonna sip on my behalf. That's one. You're gonna sip because you need to be hydrated. Okay. Now I tell you what, I do have my glass right here. Inside of my glass, it is water. But Jesus turned water into wine. So I don't know what will happen into my fancy glass that my girlfriend made for me. My fancy glass. Okay. I don't know what will happen here, but just in case it turned into wine, I'll let you know. Yeah. So that's our rules for the night. Simple, simple, simple. So again, tonight is going to take us somewhere. So now, if you are ready, let me know that you are ready in the chat right there. Yep, right there. Let me know that you are ready so we can roll into tonight's episode of the Question Live Show. Type it in. Oh, wait, before I say that, one more thing. If you need to use the bathroom, go now. Now, now, and run back and get your seat because you know what? Your seat is already reserved. And once your seat is reserved at the table, no one can take that seat away from you. So, again, if you have used the bathroom, but if you don't need to use the bathroom, type in ready so we can roll right into tonight's episode. So I want to welcome a few people. I see Cheryl, welcome back. Devon, I welcome you already. Jessica, I welcome you already. Jacqueline Warner, welcome back. I see you. I see you. Yes, you're ready. All right. So you are ready. So we are ready. So I see a few people popping in that they're ready. And that is great because I am. I am ready. So tonight episode. Where are we going? In the wonderful world of art. So let me stop talking. I might have to do a little sipping on my water while I bring on my brother coming to you. My brother is going to share his wonderful work with you. And I just ask that we support his work. The whole aim is to inspire. The whole aim here is to empower. The whole aim here is to show support. While we support each other, we will grow as a people. So collectively, we will grow. So let me stop talking. And as I welcome my brother Jay.
Hey everybody.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yes. So I like, of course, the show is called The Question. So I like to ask my very first question before we go anywhere in whatever you do. And my first question is always, how are you doing? Truthfully.
Um honestly, I'm pretty numb. Okay. When I say numb, I mean um I don't know how to feel. Like I don't feel good, but I don't feel bad. Um I am a foundations of technology and financial literacy teacher at Thomastown High School. And some of my students are very, very special. Okay. I want to tell you about this one student who actually gave me a reading. And in her reading, she was telling me that I'm indecisive. This student does not know who I am at all, but I am very, very indecisive right now in my life because I don't know whether to choose between being a teacher or being an artist. Okay. Artistry gives me positive vibes. It always gives me, a relief. Um, but teaching, it brings in more. It's more impactful. Okay. I'm actually able to hands-on help people. I'm actually able to teach people things, and it's a great feeling. That's why I don't know how to feel because it's not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing. So
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it because truthfully, that's the answer. I'm waiting to hear when somebody tell me truthfully. That is a key word. I like to use the word keyword. And you just made a statement. And audience, if you see me keep on bopping my head, it's because I am taking notes. And that's the reason why I encourage you to have your own writing tools, because I'm taking notes. So when you see me keep on doing this, it's because I'm taking notes, and I'm a student of the universe. So when I have my guests, I learn from them. I like to teach as well, but I like to be the student. So when you're a student and you're a teacher at the same time, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I like that.
And you just made a statement. So before we go into just the show, you just made a statement, and I want to dwell a little bit on this statement. And that statement you just made, you said, you don't feel. And that statement is a very powerful statement.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very powerful statement in a sense that it is good and it is bad at the same time, as you just mentioned. Why would I say this? And why would Jay say this? Because there's something called emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And we wrap ourselves around our emotions all the time. All the time. It doesn't matter the emotion that we are feeling, whether we are angry, we're sad, we're in love, we're frustrated, whatever it is, we tend to wrap ourselves around our emotion, and we become like a little spider web. We get sucked in like a spider web into our emotions. Now, it is good for you to acknowledge your emotions. But it is not good when you don't acknowledge and you pretend. Because pretending will not let you grow, and pretending will not let you evolve into your authentic self. And here is where I want people to be their authentic self.
Right.
If you are not your authentic self when you get here, I would hope there's something that will add on to you developing into your authentic self. So when you don't feel, the good thing about when you don't feel is there's a process.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a process called detachment.
Right.
And I would like to encourage you all, my dear viewers, as well as you, Jay, to not feel bad about this process of detachment. Because this process allows you to detach yourself a little bit from your emotions, because it allows you to detach yourself so much from the world that you are planted in. And you put yourself into that space. And then you use the word, I don't feel. You do feel, but you just don't get too involved. Right? We don't get too involved in it. And we don't lock ourselves in it. And we don't let it take us down.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's there. It is there. But we just know how to just like pull back. Because sometimes you have to pull back. Because if you allow yourself to feel too much at the same time, you're going to crash.
That's factual. That actually happened to me in college.
And you're going to make decisions that you are going to regret somewhere along the line. So when you don't feel, it is a good thing. And it's a bad thing too. But let's dwell on the good thing.
Of course.
It is a good thing. It is a very good thing. Because I'm going to raise my hand. Why I'm going to raise my hand? Because I could relate to you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I could relate to you. So you are not alone. You are not alone in this. I could raise my hand on that. And people think that I don't care. I do care. But you have to learn to guard your energy and guard your space. Set boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So that is how we are going to start tonight, audience. Guard your space. Guard your heart. Guard your energy. Just guard you while you grow. While you grow, guard you, protect you. Because if you don't protect you, you're going to be trampled on.
Mm-hmm.
So guard yourself. So that's how we are going to start off the night. Now, audience, my brother here, is wonderful work. Tell us the story behind your wonderful work because you got some wonderful pieces out there. You're
Mhm.
still creating, you're still doing, and it is good because every day we get the opportunity to create. So please tell us the story behind your creative artwork because we are going to show a little bit of some of them. So please tell us the story behind your work.
Okay, so I've always been a creator. Um, just tell you a little bit of story about my past. My father, he was a creator. He was very beautiful with his hands. I have some of his drawings, and his work was amazing. But he was, taken before his time, so he didn't get to really show the world his stuff. So I feel like I have the torch now, and it's up to me to, either pass it along or take on the role. And I'm taking it on. Um, how I got started, it's a funny story. So my freshman year at college, I actually was on my way to work at this hotel, and I guess it just rained the night before or something, and I went to school in West Virginia, and there's a lot of grassy areas, so all I saw was grass, so I had on these all white Harachis, and I stepped in the grass, and it was mud. So when I got back to my room, I tried to wash it, didn't work. So I actually gave it to my teammate, and he was supposed to paint them for me, but he didn't get a chance to paint them. So he didn't get a chance to paint them, so he gave me the paint. So when I was, you know, painting the shoe, I actually like when I got home and I started painting the shoe, and when I started painting it, I just didn't feel like it was my style. Like I felt like I was just, trying to be like everybody else. So I just did my own thing and I splattered it. But the way I splattered it, it was like it was a mess, but it was a neat mess. And I wore them out, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, where'd you get your shoes from?" And I was like, "Oh, I made them." And they was like, "Oh, can you make me some?" But I'm thinking they're joking, so I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I didn't take it serious, so I didn't get any information from it. So I would say once I got back to school, my sophomore year of college, I actually did a pair of shoes and a sweatsuit, and originally originally my name was supposed to be like it was supposed to be oops, because I was looking at art as in it's an accidental masterpiece, like I accidentally made this mess, but it looks good. That was my mindset behind it before, and I was doing some pieces and I wore them out, and people were saying like, "Oh my gosh, it's nice," but oh, I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. It was supposed to be oops, but when I was doing it on the back of my shoe, because I was doing some shoes at the time, I was doing it on the back of my shoe. Um, I didn't have enough space for the S and the exclamation point, so I had to make a decision. I just cut out the S and put the exclamation point, and I was just like, oop, because it's like, oop, I made that mess. Sorry. And then, like, once I, started wearing pieces, people started, saying, like, oh my gosh, your stuff is nice. I started getting, getting gaining popularity around campus because of my artwork. You know, I'm just I'm just like, yo, like I could really do something with this. So at the time, at the time I was kind of going through a little something mentally because I was playing basketball, and I got recruited to the school to play. And when I was playing, like my freshman year of college, I didn't really play because I'm on a team full of seniors. They're veterans, so I didn't expect to play. So my sophomore year, I learned, I got better. I'm more confident now, and the coach didn't see me. So I'm just going through things with that. So doing artwork for people and making their clothes and actually seeing the visual change and the uplift, in their spirit when they see it, it gave me energy, and it gave me the push I needed to keep on going. And I kept playing basketball even though it was hurting me. But I had this relief in making clothes for people. And somebody popped a question one day, and they were like, "Why aren't you selling your stuff? Why aren't you charging people?" And I was like, "That's a great question. Um, the reason why I'm not charging people is because I'm not in it for the money. Like at first, I wasn't really in it for, you know, the money. I didn't care about the time, because I was in college. I didn't have anything to do, after sports. After I finished my work, I'm just in my room. So I had to keep myself occupied somehow. So, I'm doing these clothes, and the reason why I'm doing it for free is because the the reactions that people get when the reactions that people get when they see my work, it literally, it gives me energy. Like it just does something different to me, and it does something that no human, excuse me, no human can do. Like in regards to like going to therapy or anything. Like in regards to going to therapy and just finding a way to heal myself like that. I found healing in people liking my stuff, so I kept doing it. And I never charged at first, but then life got expensive. I started getting older. um, more and more orders started piling up. I didn't have enough, to buy more or keep buying more supplies. So I, I had to eventually start charging. But I'm still in it for, the reactions, which is why I got better with my craft. Um, but I would probably say that I would probably say the reason why I kept doing this, and I kept on perfecting my craft, and I keep on doing that is because my ideas are just different, and the way people see what I'm doing, and then when I explain it to them, and then they get it, it's like it's like coaching. You know, I explain I explain to you what I want you to do, and then you actually go out there and do it, and it works for you. You know, I explain some of my artwork, and I'll explain this later, but I explain some of my artwork, and once you see the vision behind it, you get it, and now you're using it for its purpose. So that's basically me. Uh, you'll learn more about me, once the show goes on. But thank you for having me.
Audience, let me tell you, I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. My brother, yeah, I'm trying to take note while you're taking that in, because there's a lot. And I love it. I love it. I love the volume. I love the substance that you present. I love all of this, because most of the time, majority of us struggling with the same thing. but we don't want to say that we are struggling with the same thing. And I ask you your story because here I tell people to bring their story, to bring their book, their work in progress here, so we could build together and grow together. Because that is the whole point of success. However you want to define success, that's up to you. But no one can succeed by themselves. Right? So I like to have the substance, the juice, the gravy of where you are and how you got there. And you pointed a few things here that I'm going to highlight just a few things that you mentioned, that you didn't take things serious when it was being pointed out to you. And we oftentimes do that.
Mm-hmm.
We oftentimes do that because we are gifted, we have talent, and sometimes we dim our light. Why? Because we want to blend in with others. So we dim our light just to fit in. We dim our light when we don't know ourselves. And for you to be your authentic self, you cannot dim your light. You cannot dim your light, because I learned this and learned this well. If they can't stand your light, they better get some shades.
Right. Facts.
I should have, sorry, I do have mine. Hold on a second. I can't stand your light, but I'm still going to put on my shades.
Also, I do apologize for going over the time.
You don't apologize for nothing. Listen, this is my shades. I can stand your light, but I still want to put on my shades. Yes.
Oh, my light?
No. I said if they can't stand your light that you're shining to be your authentic self, they can put on some shades. So I do have mine, and I can stand yours, but I'm not wearing mine because I can't. I love your light.
Okay.
I love your light. It's just that I want to demonstrate to the people that if you can't stand this light, hello, get your shades on. Okay? Because we are going to shine here. We shine up on this platform. This is what we do.
I'm going to have to write that down somewhere.
There's something called confidence. And we need to start wearing this. We need to start wearing confidence. And I say this over and over and over and over. I read this a while back. Confidence is your best accessory. And we have to learn to wear confidence as if it's your skin. You cannot go anywhere without your skin. So let us try to develop confidence to latch onto our skin, put it on. Like when it's winter time, it's your jacket. When it's snow time, it's your boots. It's your gloves. It's a part of you. You need it. So I am going to encourage you, Jay, as well as everybody else, to tap into this confidence bottle. Get down in there. If it's in a box, if it's in a bucket, if it's in a bottle, wherever it is, get in there and take it out. Because we need it. We need to shine with it. And when we shine with confidence, like I said, I got my glasses right here. But listen, I wear my glasses. You wear your glasses. Everybody, hey, get your glasses. Ooh, listen, get your glasses, people. Get your glasses. And again, you mentioned, because I try to tell you I've been writing, because I try to keep up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When we are passionate about something, and I'm very passionate about what I do, and it becomes easy for us. When we are passionate about something, it becomes easy for us, and then we don't see where we need to charge for it. We don't need to be charging somebody, but we have to learn something that you have to do free, then fee. So when you give something free, like you mentioned, you see the smile on people's faces, you see the reaction to how they react to what you create, and all this great stuff. But somewhere along the line, there got to be a fee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we get into that. Somewhere along the line, there got to be a fee. But it's passion. Passion is that gift, is that embedded gift that we are born with.
Mm-hmm.
It's not talent, because talent developed over the years. And talent is stem from the gifts that is attached to your DNA.
That is true.
Let me say this again. It's not talent that you are born with. You're born with a gift, or two, or three, or any amount. It's attached to your DNA. It's weaved onto your DNA before you got here. So it's there. And then your talent got picked off from your gifts. And you start working with your gifts and your talent. So you're working hand in hand. You know how they said some people are genius? Oh, he's a genius. But what happened? That person tapped into the gifts and and multiply the talent, and they have like a whole relationship. And then why? Now they're called geniuses. But let me whisper and tell you, audience, we were all born to be geniuses. Mm-hmm. Now, what was the first piece? Do you remember the first thing you created? Because I think you mentioned that you created your first piece in college.
Yes. So
Your first creation.
so my first creation was a sweatsuit. No, it was those shoes and a sweatsuit. And I've been adding on to those. So first I started doing splatter paint, and then I started, working with the splatter paint, but like drawing with Sharpies. So like basically there would be like a splatter of like orange paint, and I would make like a meteor shower scene, and just have that on the jacket. Or I would do something like correlate the or I correlated like one of the arms with one of the legs, you know, something like that. And then I did shoes, kind of sort of just like it, so it was kind of like a sweatsuit outfit, you know. But yeah, I mean, oh, can I tell you something crazy about
Yes,
this whole
tell
thing?
me.
This lady, like, this is my first time wearing it out. First time wearing the sweatsuit out. Okay, I wore it to the Goodwill in Waldorf, and this lady, cause I had God on the back of it, and I guess God just caught her eye, and then she was just looking at the whole outfit, and she was just like, "Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. Do you sell your stuff?" And I said, "No, I just do it." And then she was just complimenting me on it, and I'm just saying like, "Oh yeah, thank you. This is nothing for not." I wasn't like brushing it off, but I wasn't. I guess I was being overly humble about it. And she got upset, and she was like, "You need to embrace it." But the crazy thing about it, people have been telling me this my entire process, but they've been telling me different ways. You need to step into your light. You need to embrace your confidence. You need to be more confident. You need to stop being so humble. Like just stuff like that. It's crazy that you're talking about confidence now, um, and I didn't even bring up. I barely brought up confidence. So I do need to be more confident.
What do you think holding you back?
Great question. Um, it's what is holding me back?
Yeah, what is holding you back?
Criticism.
Self sabotage. You're thinking about what other people are going to think about you, other people's opinion of you,
Yeah.
the way people are going to view you. But I'm going to ask you this, Jay, because I asked you that question because in the beginning you mentioned that you're indecisive.
Mm-hmm.
So I ask you this question, what you think is holding you back, and you struggle to find an answer. Why do you struggle to find an answer? Because you're still evolving into your authentic self. You're still struggling to accept how gifted you are. You're still struggling into seeing who God made. You're still struggling to accept this being. So you're in a caterpillar state of mind. And for you to be a butterfly, you have to evolve off the ground, off the belly of the caterpillar, off the speed of the caterpillar, and rise. You got to rise in wisdom. You got to rise in strength. Because I want to assure you this, that when you rise up, you are not going to be by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I want to assure you of this. Just the way we are on screen, someone will be always there for you. You're not by yourself. You're not alone. You're not alone on this journey. So I am going to encourage you to swallow that question, digest that question. And what I want you to do is not to vomit, but to spit out the real J. To spit out the real person on the world, because the world is waiting for you, not you waiting for the world. The world is waiting for you. And I don't want you to self-sabotage your gifts and your talents. I don't want to suffocate them no more, because that simply means you're committing murder. You are committing murder on what God gave you. And would you like to be charged?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Would you like to be arrested?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. Exactly. So here I'm going to tell you, I need for you to take a moment, and I need for you to swallow, and I need for you to digest. I need for you to take that in. That you will be accountable for what you have done with your gifts and your talents. You are responsible to bring them forth. Let's call them your children. You are responsible to birth those children. And when they are born, you're responsible to take care of them. Like no other time, like no other father, like no comparison to your father. You're carrying, and I think you mentioned that you're carrying the baton of your father. Now be the best father to your gifts and your talents.
Yes, ma'am.
Please be the best father. If I don't say nothing else for the rest of the show, please be the best father. Because I would not like to see that you are being arrested, that you did not stand your ground, and you are being arrested at no time at all. Your gifts were given to you. They weren't given to me. They were given to you, directly to you. Please be responsible for them. Whatever fee to be charged for the work that you have done, you will be instructed on that. But in the meantime, evolve into your authentic self. Others' opinion of you should not define who you are. My opinion of you should not define who you are either. Nobody's opinion of you should define who you are. We're waiting for you. Now, Yeah, Jacqueline. Yeah, Jay, you are not here by accident.
I'm not.
Absolutely not.
I'm not. And there's a story to back that up. I actually had an incident happen where my heart stopped for 2 minutes when I was a junior in high school. Um, and as a result of that, I was diagnosed with a rare heart disease known as Brugada syndrome. And I was also an athlete at the time, so my mom, she made a judgment call, and um, she she wanted to have a pacemaker installed. So now I have a battery in my chest, keeping me operating, keep my heart regulated. Around the house, sometimes people might call me Iron Man, because Iron Man ended up being one of my favorite characters because he and I can relate to him as a character because he has a battery in his chest. It's keeping him going, but his number one thing is helping people. Like I don't know if anybody on here is a huge Marvel fan, but if you know Tony Stark, he trying to help somebody. Like deep down, it'll eat him alive if he didn't know that the person he was trying to save was safe. So when I'm out here, trying to help people with my artwork, you know, I'm really trying to make an impact like Iron Man.
I celebrate you because you survived to be here.
Oh no, God is not done with me yet. He is not done.
Oh, he didn't even start yet. How about that?
Mm-mm.
He didn't even
Mm-mm.
start it. And with that said, audience, and maybe this is the time for you to get something to drink. Is my thing. Let us see some of the great things that you have out there that you have created.
Okay.
Let
Okay.
us see some of the great stuff because God didn't even start yet. Let's
Um,
just say God want to meet you halfway.
so I have three unique pieces with me. Um, I am working on getting myself a patent for this brand new idea that I have. It's literally it's turning heads. It's therapeutic. It can literally help people. It literally can help people, and I've seen it with my own eyes. Like I can visually see it on them. And what that thing is, scented canvases. It's artwork that has a scent on it, so you can look at it, you can interact with it, but then you can also smell it. Once you put it down in one of the rooms in one of your rooms, now it's an air freshener for the room. Like my classroom is filled with my scented canvases, and everybody comes in there and says, it smell good in here. What air freshener you be using? I don't have no plugins. You don't have to waste money on plugins anymore. You got artwork. So
Audience, are you here with that? Listen, I want to show off. I want to show off before you even show your stuff. I want to show off. I want to show off. Hey, I want to show off mine. Hey, right there. Ah,
that's a direct like audience. Can you see that? That is an
audience,
animal right there.
look, Jay, let's not tell.
I'm so
Anybody
sorry.
can look at this.
I'm so sorry.
Let's not tell. Anyone can look at this. Please tell me what is it that you see as soon as you look at this artwork right here. Let me bring it up a little bit closer. Right there. What is it that you see? Oh, Jacqueline, Jacqueline, you want one of mine? You want one of this? What is it that you see, Jacqueline? What is it that you see
That's
when you look at this? Right here. What is it that you see?
that's an animal.
We wait for you to tell us what is it that you see, because this is mine. Okay, this is mine right here. Let's look at a deer.
I see a deer too. I can see a deer too. With the antlers, yup. I see a buck.
A
Yeah.
deer, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was the first thing when I look it up, I'm like, oh, I see a deer.
But that's the thing about my artwork, though. I do abstract work, but I do it in a unique way where I'm I'm trying to make images. and it's not a specific image I'm trying to make, but if your brain sees it, that's what's actually on the canvas.
That is the beauty about this is the beauty about what Jay can do. This is what he's capable of doing. Now he's creating this, and mark my word, Jay, you can jump right in. He
Hmm.
did not create this to put a deer on this canvas. This is a canvas.
Mm-mm.
So he did not put a deer on it. Just to let you know, Jay, you can jump in whenever you want to jump in. That was not the point. He did
Nope.
not create it as a deer. So now, as time changes, Jay, tell me about it because we talk about this as time changes, we get to see different imagery.
So you can come back to it. All right. So for me, I'm the artist. When I created this, I was going for, what is the name of that piece?
Nilla water.
Does it smell?
I think that's chocolate. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's chocolate.
It's actually called Nilla Wafer. Okay. So
Oh, it's wafer. Yes. Oh, there we go.
so
Some form of yeah, wafer smell.
so what I was going for was like a dessert kind of sort of thing, and that canvas actually went along with a dessert box that I actually made, and all the desserts in it were art pieces, but they smelled like dessert. So if you were to put it in like a living room, now it's a conversation piece for when you have guests over. Oh my gosh, what does that smell? It's coming from this box. Let me see what's inside the box. You open the box. What is this? Now you get to talk to your audience. You get to talk to your your
I guess.
your guests.
Yeah.
Uh, But that has a smell on it. It smells like cookies, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. That's I'm like. It's not chocolate. I think it's cookies, like the wafers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So so
go ahead
this
with
piece
yours.
right here, this piece was called Toxic Rays because of the, you can't really see it right now, but
Okay, Jay, put it a little bit closer so they can see what is it. Okay, audience, tell us what is it that you see. Oh, wait, pull it back a little bit. Pull it back a
so
little.
I'm gonna turn the light.
Audience, tell us what is it that you see when you look at that. Ooh, ooh. Audience, what is it that you see when you look at this one?
So with canvases, oh my gosh, is that a face? I was about to say, with these you don't really see anything. I'm going for more of a smell, but that looked like a face right there.
That's a
Like
whole,
looking that, like it's looking that way. I
yeah.
can't. I can't.
There's a whole face on the my right, your left, looking that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But
And then
just
it looked like there are two people with their head together, like they're having a whole close conversation. Oh, Jacqueline say she saw an ape.
an ape.
Yeah.
Hold on. An ape.
This is the beauty of Jay's work. This is it
Well,
because
if it's there, if your
oh,
brain
that's what
sees,
she saw.
wait, is that a?
That's what
Oh,
she.
wait. Are you
Okay,
talking about? Are you talking about? It's like, wait. I think I see what you're talking about. It's like right here. It's like
okay.
maybe these are the eyes. These two
Wait, we got
right there.
somebody else is seeing
Nose.
something else.
Hold on.
Oh, somebody else is seeing the head of a lion.
Hmm. So the crazy thing about this right here, this is actually candle wax, and
It's a
when I
face. I saw
pour
a big nose. She saw a face too.
when I when I pour the candle wax on here, it has a mind of its own, so I can't control how it looks. I can't control what it does. So it comes out as different things.
Yes.
And I had this on my desk at work, and all the kids, come at my desk, and they always ask like, "What does that smell?" Like it smells so like calming, and I'm like, "It's the canvas on my desk." And they pick it up and they smell it. They like, "Yo, like it's like, oh my goodness."
And what
Um,
smell is that one?
I honestly cannot tell you, but what it does for me, what it does, it literally calms me down when I'm
Maybe
getting
it's
groggy.
lavender.
When I'm getting, it's not lavender. I don't think it's.
No?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Because it's like it's kind of blue.
Oh,
You
it's
know,
ocean? Maybe it's the ocean?
maybe maybe.
The ocean, the
You know
water.
what? It actually smells like water, so you might
Water.
be right.
Because water gonna smell. It's a
Hmm.
fresh, there's a freshness to water. So maybe it's water.
So it's funny how you bring up water, right? So this next one is called glacier.
Okay, pay attention, audience, pay
It's
attention. Uh-huh.
called glacier, right? And it looks like ice. Like this right here looks like ice. Okay. When you smell it, it smells like ice as well. Like not ice, but it smells like snow. Have you ever smelled snow and it's like and it smells chilly? This smells it smells sedative. And the great thing about this piece is I actually put lights on it. Yeah,
Oh,
right, right. So now
oh,
look, right,
wow.
you got a night light. You got a night
Yay.
light. You got a night light
Oh
in your room
my gosh.
for your kids. Now you got a night light that,
Wow.
that is an art piece.
That
Like
is
stop.
magnificent. I
Like stop.
think, oh my goodness, what exactly? Oh, wow. Okay, this on yes, yeah, I need to
So
get this
like
piece.
it's
Yeah, I
different.
need to get this piece because this is right that right there. And I think, yeah, oh, very creative.
But this is
This,
the thing though. This is the plus two, right?
mm-hmm.
With the lights, if they're left on long enough, they're not going to, melt the canvas, but they'll make the canvas warm. And when it's warm, the smells are just gonna just rise off of it. And if
Mm,
you have it in a room with the door closed, the smells are just going to engulf the room.
mm,
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
love it.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Oh. So listen, audience, it's like having candles, but it's not candles, it's just artwork on canvas. And canvas. And canvas again, Jay, again, you can jump back in because this is your stuff. I mean, I'm just interpreting from mine. Canvas again have different languages.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right, there you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Now keep on.
Okay, so this is my last piece,
Yeah.
okay?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And when I was making this piece, I didn't know what I knew what I wanted to go for, but I didn't know how it was going to turn out. So this piece is called The Forbidden Land.
The Forbidden Lane.
The Forbidden Land.
Oh, the Forbidden Land. Oh.
So down here, it's like a pine smell, but I was going for grass. Um, I wish I
Okay,
had.
audience, look again and tell us what you see. Uh-huh.
Let me see.
That's a grass on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I see like a horse just now. I don't know. My eyes are saw like a horse running that way.
So let me see if this actually can illuminate it a little bit. No.
Oh, look at that. I see a whole tree. Audience, what is it that you're seeing?
Actually, I see a tree too.
I see a tree.
I see a tree too.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Wow. Wow.
So then,
Wow.
so then you might want to have it vertically in your house.
Mm-hmm.
So now you turn it
It's a
and you
different
might
image.
see different things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A lady over there.
And then like this, I don't know what this is, this white
That
thing right
white.
here, but it looks crazy, like something like it's holding something is holding its hands up or something, like a ghost.
Yeah, that white piece right there look like
Mm-hmm.
somebody's falling. Jackie
Mm-hmm.
Lynn she said she saw what you saw, Jackie. Jackie said she saw. Oh no, it reminds me of the movement of the water. Okay. Jackie said she saw a pig.
A pig.
Oh. Oh, well, no. Again, she said Bruce Lee.
Oh, like he like wah like that or something like that. Something like that.
That,
But yeah.
The
Like this
eyes.
right here. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Like this could be like the leg kicking. Uh-huh. But this is just, some of the unique things about, my artwork. And then
Yes.
the other side about that is I also make clothes. I also make clothes. But they're psychology infused clothes. See, that's the thing about my artwork. It's psychology infused. Um, the backstory behind that is, um, I didn't it didn't sit well with me that people were telling me that that I had to go to extra schooling in order to do something with my degree. I felt like that wasn't true. I just had to pick things out of my classes, out of the courses that I took, and just apply them into things that I want to do.
Yeah.
So I just I found it very fascinating, when we were talking about stress relievers. And, I was, trying to figure out what stress relievers worked for me. When I was doing my artwork, I was just incorporating different things, like glitter and glow in the dark things. Um, Now I have sense. So um, it's just.
And I think this kind of work is good for I mean people who struggle with mental illness.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, parents who you have children out there that struggle with, instability, whatever they want to diagnose it, ADD or whatever. Excuse me, people, for all the teachers out there. I mean, anyone who struggle with mental illness, I think this is such great therapy. This is just excellent therapy. This is she saw a pig. Jay, your work is speaking so many languages. I know we're gonna have to see that again, but but anyhow, yes, this I think this is such great art. Like it's so unique in. I mean, I love art, and I've never seen anything like this because I'm like, yeah, I see that. Nice, I see that tree. Yeah, but but yours come with scent and yours come with different languages going on. Don't, oh, Jacqueline says, can you see it? Don't stop.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Keep on going. Keep on. You already have the talent. Maybe that's the hold up. Go with your heart. Do you add music to your canvas? Oh, here that's an idea.
That's
Brilliant.
hmm.
Hey.
Sounds like I'll be doing some Christmas projects.
Uh-huh. Put in your
Mm-hmm.
Christmas order, people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I love it. Add music. That one, yeah. Even some lullabies.
Whoa, now that's an ultimate nightlight. Then it smells.
And the smell.
Mmm. Because
Because
you know that.
because you have that one with the light already. So if you have like some lullaby to it,
Mm-hmm.
put
That
it in
would.
the nice room and excellent. Jackie,
Yeah.
there you go. Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Yes. Like, I love this show. I love you. So who is, because we're gonna wind down because we're not out of information and we're not out of time, but we are going to start creating revenues in whatever we do because that is the whole point. When we have passion, we have to start thinking about the revenue stream, the stream of income. We're going to start thinking about fees. So we are going to roll into all of that somewhere along the line, off air. But the whole point is these are things that's out there that we need to support. When we see things like this, it's just a support. Like the support need to just kick in. And Jay, again, we stand with you. We stand with you. We support you. Somewhere Jacqueline had said that she want Jackie. Which one do you want? Because Jackie said she want one of, I don't know. I hope it's not mine. No, no, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
No, ma'am. You got to get yours. You got to create yours by yourself. Mine, I'm still trying to see a lot of things on mine, so you can't have mine with the deer that y'all saw. No, no, no. So Jacqueline, you gotta say you gotta say which one you want. Oh, she wanted one, the Bruce Lee one.
Love you too.
She want the Bruce Lee.
Oh, she's talking about this one.
Yeah, that's the one, Bruce Lee. Okay, Jay. What's the website? Do you have social media that they could follow you?
I
Follow
do
different.
have I do have social media. I am on Instagram. If you would like, to place an order or anything, just
Put your
DM.
information.
I would definitely do that.
Put your information. Where can we follow you? How can we support you? What's your website? All that good stuff. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, whatever it is, we are going to take it from here. You want the Forbidden Land?
Did everyone see that, or was it just
Oh
you?
no, you put it in the. I'm going to type it in.
Okay.
You have it in the other thing.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
But can I say one quick
Of
thing
course you
about
can.
my clothes? So the thing is about my clothes, they tell a story without you saying a word. Basically, it's an icebreaker for you if you are, if you have problems starting a conversation. Okay. Um, Two great examples I have
Yes.
uh, is the one jacket that I'm wearing and the one that I did for my stepfather. Um, so something that I would like to point out is the word "huh" on it. This word is hilarious in the house because if he can't hear what you're saying, he'll immediately say "huh," and a lot of people don't really seem to like that.
What is the word?
Huh? Like if you tell me something and I'm like, huh?
Right, right.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't like that, but that's his go-to, when he can't hear something. So um his name is on the back of it. You can tell that his name is Steve. But then he also has stuff on here that he likes. So if he comes across somebody who likes the Steelers, they're going to see this because it's on the front and it's on the pocket. So they're going to look and they're going to see it and they're going to be like, "Oh, you like the Steelers? I like the Steelers too." Now they're going to have a conversation, about the Steelers if they want. But it's just a way to break the ice. And then my jacket right here, you can tell that I love Spider-Man. I'll just hold it up to my jacket. But you can tell that I love Spider-Man. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan,
Oh
and
wow.
and when I was wearing this to school, a lot of kids were talking to me about Marvel, but it was kids that didn't really talk. They didn't really socialize with other students. So that means, they didn't really have friends in that class and they weren't really comfortable at first. But then I'm in there just walking around with my jacket on and they're like, "Oh, Coach Jay, I really like your jacket." "Oh, you like my jacket? Oh, thank you." Da da da. We start talking about Marvel and now we're having a full-on conversation. But if I wasn't wearing this jacket, we wouldn't be having this conversation. If I didn't do my artwork, I wouldn't be able to, connect with certain people. So some of these pieces I do are a way for me to connect with people. So
Here goes another idea. Thank
yeah,
you, Jackie.
I guess, man.
There goes another thing for you.
I'm
We
on it.
we
I'm on it.
grabbing it. We're grabbing it. We're grabbing it. Thank you. That is why I love my audience. My audience show support. We're here to support. That's why I love my audience. I appreciate y'all all. Yes. So you got two ideas to add on to your lovely work. And like I said, people, Jay is going to be shining. And if he's shining too bright for you, get your glasses on.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because he's not going to dim his light for anyone. So as we wind down this episode of the Question Live Show, Jay, I can't thank you enough because I know when I look at my canvas again, I'm going to see something. I can't thank you enough for showing up. I can't thank my audience enough for showing up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. Okay, wait, let's see. Jessica. So what you mentioned earlier about you're in between teaching and art. What am I hearing is that you have two best of worlds, both of best of both worlds. Yes, like Jessica, you have said it. You can't get any better than that. Like art and teaching, teaching art and introducing this, and oh, we need to talk off air.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, Jessica, you got it, honey. You said it. You knock it right on the nail. Like you got the nail, you put it right in it, you drive the nail right on in. Yes. Like this is excellent, Jay. You will not be sitting here no more thinking about the opinion of others.
Okay.
You will not be thinking that anymore. We will not allow you to do it. I will not allow you to do it. So no. So, so again, you might want to look about people. Get your glasses because Jay's going to be shining. That's how this is going to roll. So I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much, Jackie, for being here, Jay. Okay, Jackie saying bye. Thank you so very much. So very much for coming and showing your work. Your creativity is unique because you are unique. Your creativity is awesome because you are awesome. Your creativity is amazing because you are amazing. Your creativity is power because you are powerful. Your creativity is fire because you are on fire. Your creativity is for the world because the world is waiting for you. Your creativity bring laughter. Your creativity expand our creativity because you are a co-creator of the Creator himself, the Almighty God. And once he continue to pour into you, and once you continue to put him in front of you, behind you, around you, put him first, you will continue to expand. You will continue to expand because that is what he wants us to do every single time he wake us up. He wakes us up every single day for us to expand, not for us to just sit there and it's like, hey, I'm just going to be here because somebody's going to talk about me. We don't care what you say because whether you do good or bad, somebody's going to talk about it. So why not do good?
Right.
So with that said, to my left, right here, there's a chair, as you can see. I call it the guest chair. Because we are doing virtually, you can't be on my guest chair, but this is a guest chair. Now that the guest chair is here, know that you grace us with your lovely work, your lovely presence, your love. Your name is stamped here. You are part of this family. I don't like the word fan. I like family. You are part of the family. You now belong on this seat. You now belong here. You're part of us. And once you're a part of us, it's giving you access to come back here anytime you wish to come back. Anytime you need assistance, to come back. Anytime you need some form of support, you knock. And you come knocking on my door. I'm like the mother hen that says, hello, Jay, is that you? Yes, you can come back here. You have full access to come back here. You have full access to shine on this platform because this platform was created for people like you. So here to my left, that is close to my heart, is your seat.
Thank you.
Very much to my seat. You're a king brother. You're part of this tribe. And I didn't want you to feel belong. And I just don't want you to only feel belong, but I want you to know that you belong here. You belong in society. Society is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you. So yes, with that said, we are going to close down tonight's episode. And as we close down tonight's episode, for those of you who here for the first time, and for those who have been here, there's always an off question at the end of the show. And the off question goes to Jay. And the question is coming right up. It got nothing to do with your work. It got nothing to do with your teaching. It got nothing to do with nothing at all. It just got something to do with something. Now, your question is, what is the name you gave your favorite toy as a kid?
I think it was Peter. I think I had a bear named Peter, but the reason why I named it Peter was because it was in a red like jumpsuit like Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's first name is Peter, so Peter. There go Peter.
Okay, Peter it is.
Peter it is.
Peter it is. All right, so audience, we close down tonight's episode. Jay, do you have a last word you want to tell the audience as we say see them on the next show? Do you have any last word you want to say to the viewers, to those who are out there, those who are creative? Do you have any last word?
Honestly, thank you so much for actually listening to me and being genuine about it. I really appreciate that. Being on the show and getting everybody's energy today, it's going to give me the energy to keep on going. So thank you, and I will do my part, and I will get there. And when I get there,
just meet us halfway.
I won't forget. So
meet us halfway.
I will.
Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, my dear viewers on Facebook and YouTube, I want to thank you all for showing up. Jessica, Paulette, Jacqueline, Cheryl, Sharon, who else we have here? Devon, Coach Ebony. And those of you who are viewing without putting your name up, I see. Okay, friend, all of you that showed up, just remember that when you show up, you're not only showing up for yourself, you're showing up for all of us. We're representing each other, we're supporting each other. So thank each and every one of you for showing up here tonight. For those who don't have their name in here and those who will watch us on replay, again, thank you so much for viewing this episode of the Question Live Show. We will see you next week, same time, same place. We don't know what's going to happen next week. Whatever is going to happen next week, just know that if you have a story, if you have a book, work in progress, whatever you have, we're here to create, we're here to build, but most of all, we're here to support each other. Have yourself a lovely, lovely night, morning, noonday, whatever it is, just have yourself a lovely life, because that's what life is all about. See you on the other side. It's called success. Bye.